rights to this music. I usually have my theme song playing. You live? You live?
Yeah, I might mute it for a minute till we get straight.
There you go. Type in "We don't own the rights to this music." I'm gonna put my little song in the background for a second.
Oh, you might have to turn it off. I just learned something about it. If they do, even when you put that, it
It don't
gain
matter.
traction.
So never
Yep.
mind. Never mind. You better go to your classes. Teach
I
me,
know, girl.
sis.
I'm
We
trying
going
to.
to I know. Teach me. Now where you at? I gotta find you live. I should have put on notifications earlier. I don't see. Did you should have tagged me. Did you tag me?
Hold on, we're live.
Okay, so tag me. It's cool. I can't find you yet.
Oh, hold on.
Let me try to find your page. Let me see. Let me try to find your page. Let me go through here. Let me go through here. Let me go through here to your page. 1 second. We coming, y'all. We coming, y'all. I don't see you yet. Okay. Okay, there we go. No, teach me. I see it. Okay. Now where you at? I gotta try to find your page. All right, let me turn it down. We are live. All right, now I can share it. Can I start a watch party? Oh no, I don't know how to do that.
Okay. Good evening, everybody.
Okay, they should be jumping on soon. Hey, everybody. Ooh. I'm gonna turn it down in case people pop on. I do have it on my phone though, so I can kind of see. I ain't gonna look at it because it's delayed, so I'm gonna just keep it over here. I ain't even gonna look because then I'm gonna be like, what? What? I got my water ready so I can crack my tea open for the people.
All right, we're ready.
All right. Let's get this party started. Are we waiting for a few more people to come in? I know a few people.
No, we're ready to go.
Ready, rock and roll.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Let's do it.
welcome. Let's do this. So excited. I got my girl. My girl is here with me. You guys, I am Tia Santiago. First, I'm going to tell you who I am, even though we are on my good friend's page. But I will be actually introducing her because once we talked in New Orleans and I heard her story, I said we have to share this with people. So we are both excited to be with you all this evening. I am Tia Santiago, the Freedom Developer. I'm actually simulcasting, so if you see me look over, I'm live on a couple of broadcasts. So, but why am I the Freedom Developer? Because I have owned my own time for 20 years. This year will make 21 years of owning my own time. And so that's because I'm psychologically unemployable. Literally psychologically unemployable. So if you all know what that means, i.e. I can't work for nobody. I've tried. But I really have been gifted the ability and the skills to stay motivated and confident to work for myself and have success, because those are the two things you got to have: motivation and confidence to be able to go out here and do that. And I actually made my first 6 figures in these business streets. I was actually knocking doors. So I've made my first 6 figures in the direct sales industry. So I was excited about that. So it just gave me the confidence to keep going, eventually attain success in network marketing, but not just for me hitting the car bonuses and leadership ranks and contests like that, and several free cruises and jewelry and trips, all that good stuff. But mine was actually, my success really was from helping other families hit those free cruises and other families hit the car bonus and all the accolades, the jewelry and all that stuff. So that's where my success came from. That's why you will see this. I'm going to tilt this a little bit, 1,000 families, because that's a mission that I have started years ago. I've been doing it 4 years, just no matter what company that I've been involved with or anything, I've always stuck to this 1,000 families, of helping 1,000 families earn over six to 7 figures a year. So that's our goal, is to always try to help 1,000 families hit that financial freedom. So that's what I'm doing. But I'm excited to invite the motivational maven on the line this evening, Miss Lakita Brooks out of New Orleans. Let's give it up.
Hey, Tia. Hey, everybody. Hello out there. Thank you
Yes.
for joining
I'm
us
going to tell them
tonight.
a little bit about you. I know you'll be able to share
Uh,
more about you now, but what I know,
okay,
I
okay,
took some
okay.
notes.
All
But
right.
because I always believe in edifying people, and from the time we first met, we actually met. We're both motivational speakers, so we actually
Mhm.
met at a conference that I was speaking at also. And oh wow, it was an awesome conference. Yandy Smith was speaking. Uh, Nikki Gilbert from
I
Brown.
am a warrior.
I
Mm-hmm.
am a warrior. Shout out to Rashawn. That's our girl.
Mm-hmm.
She's coached both of
Yes.
us. We all believe in coaches. So she has, we are both coaches as well. I'm a master life coach, licensed master life coach. Nikita's a coach, speaker. She has made several businesses. She's been an entrepreneur for years, six and seven figure businesses. So we are listening to somebody who knows her stuff, okay, and has owned her own time as well. And she's also into real estate. She's out of the Big Easy,
Mm-hmm.
Nola, baby.
Truly.
I'm so excited to pass it on. So the reason this is called the shocking truth about CBD, it's a shocking truth because a lot of people don't know the truth. And so it's going to be shocking to some because a lot of people think it's one thing. It's so funny because when we were getting our outline together, we was doing our stuff. We're very transparent people. But we were getting things prepared. We were talking about, well, what are some of the things that you hear? I literally talked to a dentist tonight. I just happened to call this dentist. Um, she told me that CBD is in her dentistry, that they've been using it for a few years now and not even telling people that they're using CBD because people mindset of what it is. So I'm excited to get into this conversation. We're not going to be before you all long. We will be able to have something later in the week or later that you guys can join us in to be able to be more interactive and ask us a lot of questions and really get into the meat of the thing. So without further ado, Madame Brooks, the floor is yours.
Oh, I'm telling you, I need to take you on the road with me, Tia. I love to be introduced like that. That's warm welcoming. Sometimes, we wonder, are you really accomplishing things? Because sometimes when those things happen in your life or when you're in business in any facet of your lifetime, something happens and it makes you feel plummeted, like you just a failure, or you can't get anything done, or things are not going well. So to hear things like that, it reminds you that for one, I might be on the right track, and
Amen.
for two, I'm like, dog, I'm doing that. All right, then I'm not so bad. So I
Amen.
appreciate you really coming on to my platform and sharing with
Amen.
me about what you're doing. And I want to tell everybody a little bit about the shocking truth about CBD for me. And I was one who I was the skeptic. I was the one who didn't really believe in it as much, and and sometimes when things like that happen, I will just sit back and take just step back from afar and look at it and try to just feel it out for a little while instead of maybe jumping on it right away. Because don't we all feel that way about something before we want to jump in and we're not quite sure? I don't know about that. I don't know about this. And so what for me about what I was kind of torn with jumping on the bandwagon, because I've heard that term before from others who are like, every time something comes around, we all think that it's a fad, right? Or it's just something that's just going to come only for a short period of time, or it really does not work, or it is, it's something that everyone is now using, but does it really work? Is it all real? What's real and what's not real? Well, that is the shocking truth for me, is that I was the one of those, just like many of you who are on tonight, and who did not believe in it all the way. I was not sure about it. Hey, I've been into a lot of other programs. You all know that I am a businesswoman, and I definitely want to do my homework before I jump into anything. And this was one of those things, because a lot of you may not know, I have an autoimmune disease called ulcerative colitis. Well, that's what the doctor says, and I beg to differ, but I do get flare-ups. I don't know.
That's right. You said you was diagnosed with it, but you ain't claiming it. Amen.
Correct.
Amen.
Correct. But I do get like chronic, I have in the past, it's been a while, but I do get chronic fatigue at times. If I get overstressed or I feel a little bit overwhelmed, I will get that flare up. So for me, it was important for me to change my diet. I had to look at what are the things that I'm not supposed to eat, and what are the things that keep my immune system up and keeps those flare ups down. So there were certain foods that I needed, but I did feel like I needed something more that was natural to be able to take. And I was doing some Googling, and at that time I was starting to hear it was a little bit about the CBD. And that was when I was like, I don't know. And so I happened to go.
Did you think it was weed when you first heard it?
Did you think it was weed? I did not think it was weed, but what it was, the questions were there. That question pops up because, and that's understandable, because that's what I get a lot of today when I'm hearing in the wind and talking to people about CBD. That's one of the first questions that come up is it marijuana? But that was me. I did ask the question. It wasn't where I felt like it was, but because it was on the street, like where I was at a festival with children. So I knew something had to be up to it, but no matter what, right? You're still going to ask, correct?
Right.
One of those who are like, okay, what's up with this? And why are you selling this? And it's okay, and you're not arrested by now, right?
Right.
So I was one of those who asked, and I had a million of questions. And so what I did, it was another company. I tried the product, and you all guys, I did not like it. It didn't work for me. When I took it, I got hot all over, and I had to keep reading the bottle. I said, do I have this right? I think I got the 5 drops or whatever it was. I took it, and then I got hot all over, and it still didn't feel totally right. And I just was like, that ain't for me. Now for my husband, he felt like it worked for him, but for me, it deterred me. So when something kind of like that, even if you tell me, well, keep taking it in and it's gonna even out, I'm still kind of like skeptical, right? And so I wasn't sure, so I stayed back. Well, lo and behold, CBD is becoming one of those things that is coming up on social media. You all are hearing about it. It's coming up in everything. It's in your tea. It's in I go to the pedicure, get a pedicure. It's in the pedicure. You can get a hemp pedicure. You can get what else other things is it in? It is in today I went to Sephora. I kid you not, I meant to bring the box with me. Sephora has its milk. It's called milk mascara with CBD in it that helps to moisturize your lashes and stimulate growth. It's coming in everything that you can think of. Any pedicure oil, any and everything. It is any ointments, facial creams, products, any product CBD is coming out. And I can understand from you all looking at it that it could be a fad. It seems like, remember we did all the diets, we had the no sugar diet,
Atkins diet, the South Beach diet.
South Beach diet. We've had everything, and so it's very understandable for you all to feel like it is a fad, because hey, I was one of them. I'm like, this is going to just come and go. Guess
now,
what?
when you say fad, I'm glad you mentioned fad, because and you mentioned, I'm so glad you mentioned that you're starting to see it pop up in everywhere. I didn't even know the pedicure one. You just blew me with that one, and then the mascara. But when you talk about fads, I don't know if you know anything about Forbes magazine. Well, all I can tell you is Forbes has never been wrong. They're researchers. It ended up turning into a magazine, but Forbes, the original basis of Forbes, they were researchers. That's what Forbes is. So Forbes ain't never been wrong. Forbes has predicted the CBD industry to be worth $22 billion by 2022. 2022 is tomorrow.
Now you're saying 22 billion, and that is amazing. And the funny thing about it is I can see that with how, and not that it's gaining a little traction, Tia, it's gaining amazing traction, right? And so,
yes,
right. So to you all guys, I understand that, but for me, it was the fact that I wanted to make sure that I'm working on my health, because you all know, if you all are watching me and you follow me, I have many businesses and I do a lot. Plus I have children that I take care of. And so it's quite a bit for me to put a handle on it. So I don't have time to get sick. So I felt like at this time, once I did my homework and I decided I wanted to try it, it was important to be able to find the right product that worked for me.
Because the
Because
first
it's
one you
not
tried
about,
you didn't like, right?
right. Because when you get into things like this, it's not about just the fact that it is the CBD. It's about the amount of CBD
What's the
is in the
grade?
product. It's about who's making it. It's about, is it, that's a great question. I know you all have it. Is it genuine? Does it really work? You know, that type of thing. And I listen, guys, I am there. I've got your back, because I wouldn't tell you anything that I didn't like and didn't work for me. So as I started to take it, you know, and it's been like, I would say it's been 2 months now, but I don't even take it every day. I kid you not, between that, and it is the tea. And you all, that's another thing, is that I know you all see the teas coming up. If you're in social media all the time, it's coming. And let me tell you, I'm like you. I got tired of seeing it. I was like, okay, not another. I don't want, no, I'm not doing another diet. I'm not doing another tea. Don't ask me. I was one who was like hiding people. I don't want to see it. And so I was determined. I really was, you all. But because of the CBD part, for me, I was willing to try it. And I'm not even trying to be on a diet right now. I'm not ready yet. Every Monday I say I am. By 12 o'clock, I got to fry my mouth. I promise you. So, Tia, so it's hard. So that for me, it was like, you know, so I'm like, I don't want to, don't ask me to sell it. Don't ask, I didn't want, I really, y'all, I was one of those sticklers. So I get it. If you all are out there, you one of those who's like, don't ask me about nothing else, about another thing to sell. I'm not doing it. But I want you all the guys to just come with me for a minute. The point here for me was,
You sold something before. That's what you're saying. You have been in like a
I've
network.
been some multi-level marketing things already that had to do with like coffee. I've done the body magic. I've done there was another one that I've done and I can't think of. But anyway, that goes to show you, because I've been in things, and even though I've done my homework, I came in those things pretty much at the end of it. So it was kind of already kind of going out. That was another thing about me and doing this CBD, is that I felt like, oh, okay, here's another one. Like, just like everyone here, you feel the same way. It's going out. Well, the thing is that I had to try it myself. So when I tried it myself, I actually did the drops. And then I started incorporating a little bit of the tea. And guys, the tea tells you to take it. This particular CBD that T is going to talk about in a minute, it worked for me in the way that when I would try it, I don't even do what it tells me to do. It says take it 30 minutes before you eat. It's with a glass of water. You put it in a water bottle like this. You mix it up. I don't even have to, pour it out. And then I just drink it. Well, I'm telling you, after a while, I started seeing me, getting some energy. I became more alert. I can really, I'm maybe the app, usually I should be a little sluggish. It's kind of would take me a while to get my words from my brain to my mouth because I was tired and drained. And by this helping me just taking it, I didn't even follow the directions. And by taking this along with taking the drops, which mind you, again, I was not taking every day. I'm telling you, I haven't had a flare up since I've taken it. And that's God's honest truth, you all. I have not had not one flare up. Now, I do take other things. I'm going to put that disclaimer. I might take some turmeric. I still take my other foods and my anti-inflammatory foods, because it's important for you. Yeah, I want you all to understand that it's not like a heal all thing. It's not one thing that we have to do to just will heal us. Like, oh, we just heal. It is a process with things. But these are some of the products that I know I needed that would help me and give me that support that I need, so I can do all of the things that I do and love to do. And so that I felt like, okay, it was a shocking truth that I didn't want to deal with it. But at the same time, it's the shocking truth that once I dealt with it, I felt like it worked. Wow. And I want you all to understand, the one thing that I don't love is I do preach and I do teach, is that do what you love. But understand, sometimes when you're doing what you love, it may take some money to do it. Like you all know, I just opened up a clothing store online, LA Renee Boutique. And so that took some money and it takes a lot of time to do it. And I love doing that. But sometimes I need a financer to finance that business to help me get it kicked off.
Yes.
Well, when I realized, and I talked to Tia, and before Tia, I had started doing homework in it, but Tia reassured me about all of the products, what it does, and how, how the ways I can get paid with it. I was like, okay, it's worth a try. Because I want you all to understand, when you want to do something you love, you need sometimes something to finance it.
That's it.
Yes, right, Tia. So if you're into something that you love, if you're doing something you love and you need a financer to do it, but in addition to that, that financer happens to be something that's working for you. You've actually tried it. You're a witness to it. You've seen it work over and over again. Then why not try to get paid from it? For one, that's an incentive to you. For two, it motivates you to make more money. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, my motivator was not just this part of it. I'll tell you a little bit more about it. But my motivator is the fact that I want to make sure my kids are financially stable and that they are able to have the education. I invest in my children. So it was important for me to do this, right, Tia? So have to have a motivator here, right? And so a lot of things is a turn off, because when I saw the tea, they like, do this and let me show you how to make money and let me show. I was like, it's not gonna work for me. No, I'm not going out there knocking on doors. I'm not doing that. But what I do want you all to know about the shocking truth, and the truth is that if you go into the store, any department store, you go into any grocery store, you make a meal, you try a product, you have an item in your house or a decorative piece in your house, and someone comes over and they like that piece, what do you usually do when they ask you where you got it from? They're gonna ask you where you got it from, and you're gonna tell them, right? Now, because you told them
and didn't get paid for it.
Right, because you told them, and it was from, let's say, Target, let's say Walmart, any store, you told them you cannot go back to Walmart and ask them on a kickback. You owe me a referral fee. I told someone about this certain product, whether it was this blouse that I bought and they loved it, and I told them, oh, I got it at Walmart. Now I want my referral fee.
So you telling me that you're telling your network something, and so that's marketing for the other company. So you're network marketing. I'm just trying to make sure I heard it right.
Amen. And that's the truth.
That means everybody
do it anyway.
Some of us just decide to get paid to do it. Oh.
So what's the difference, you all? And I'm gonna turn over to Tia to tell you a little bit more about the product. But what's the difference between me telling someone that's for free, that I believe in, I love, I use, is sitting in my house? I have this decorative, even this picture behind me. You may like it and want to know where it's from. I'm gonna tell you where it's from, because that's what I do. But I'm not gonna get paid. I'm not gonna get a referral for it. So if I believe in something, then why won't you try to get paid for it? Let it help you and finance you, even if this is not what you're born to do, but this is the part that will help give you the financing to do the things you love to do. How many of you all want to travel more? How many of you want to be able to maybe go to school? You want to do something that you've been designed and destined to do on this earth, but you need a little bit more financing. So this was the thing for me that helped me with the financing. And so I know I can go on and on and on, and I'm going to give it to you because I really do. I do believe into this, guys, and I'm not one to sign on easily. But I know that this one works for
you.
Me.
The research queen.
Yeah, you know it. You know it. Oh, you froze on me there. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. You got your harmony drops with you.
I don't have the harmony drops, but I have the ISO. I have the actual. I have the actual CBD.
You see it, because I'm letting them see how easy it is, because it's time for me to have mine. Okay, I reloaded. Y'all, this little pack, this is saving lives. This is the ISO CBD tea. This is the CBD tea. And you all just saw me pour it in this water bottle. And you saw how simple that was. And all I'm gonna do is make sure it's closed up so it won't splash on me. And I'm gonna shake, 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 shake. I see my muscles growing from the shaking. Y'all see it? Because that's all we doing now. We shake it.
Yeah.
Daytime, if I drink it, I'm gonna shake it with this hand, and then this side, I'm gonna keep it even, and then I'm gonna shake it in this hand. So that's what we're doing. But let's get into it. What are the benefits of CBD? Because you heard um, Lakita's testimony about what it did for her in helping her with chronic pain. Now, autoimmune disease is painful. That's something like she named hers, but there's different ones. I'm going to give you another one. MS, or also fibromyalgia. Do you know anybody with fibromyalgia? Do you know people with lupus? I'm talking about these are painful, painful. People suffer in silence. People suffer with depression and anxiety in silence. I got out of my depression pretty quickly because I didn't suffer in silence. I gave voice to that sucker so much till it ended up having to leave me because I kept making sure that I used biblical and natural things to it. So I was still doing laughter is a medicine. So I was making sure that I was watching Martin Lawrence to make me laugh and come up out of that. I made sure I did also what the word said was put on the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, which is, the spirit of heaviness is depression. So I did that part too. But then I did the natural. Okay, that's it. Now y'all see I didn't add anything in here. And it tastes like lemon tea. Nothing. And the raspberry, we'll talk about that. We just came up with another one. But oh my goodness, so let's talk about it. Is it weed? So that's what the lady said to me today, the dentist. She was like, so you mean weed? She said, well, oh, I heard. She said, well, what is the name you're saying? I said, cannabidiol. She said, that's what they said we've been using in the dentist's office. She was like, cannabidiol. She said, so it's not weed? I said, no, it's not weed. I know it's from the hemp plant, but it's not weed. Marijuana has THC in it. THC gets you high, not CBD. And so for us to help people now, we've come up with our own acronym for CBD, and that is correcting bodily dysfunction. That's all it's doing. CBD literally is correcting bodily dysfunction. But let me shoot you some of the known benefits of CBD, which is used for chronic pain management, which you just heard about. Also promotes restful sleep. And I can just tell you all, my 9-year-old little cousin, I put her on it last week. She has been sleeping better. And also, I wish the teacher would have put a date on something. I want y'all to see, it was a certificate that she got from school. And it showed that she had increased, gosh, I should have grabbed it. She had increased her fundamentals reading, whatever it was, it had increased by 30%. This was in 1 week, 9 years old. I just saw it when I got here yesterday. I was blown away. I was like, wow, look at this. I wish the teacher would have put a date on it so that I could have showed my audience. I just put this girl on it last week. I put it on it Friday the 13th. I put her on it. Friday before last, I put her on it. And I remembered I had to check back on Friday the 13th to see how she was doing on the 12th, whatever it was. And I saw an improvement. Her teacher saw an improvement. She's sleeping through the night, not tossing and turning. She's going right to bed when my cousin tell her to go to bed. So I've been enjoying even watching her transformation as a 9-year-old. It's crazy. She lost 5 pounds overnight because this is not a weight loss tea. It's a detox tea. You're detoxing the waste. Disease starts in your belly. Disease starts right here in your stomach. People say it starts in your mouth, but what goes in your mouth goes down to your stomach. So the disease is all sitting here in your stomach. It's sitting here in your stomach. And so to start to get this disease out, we're taking this lightly. We're taking this lightly. People are shocked that their friends dying, but their stomach crossed town. I ain't being funny. Y'all might, I should have put a disclaimer out that I just shoot from the hip. I don't do no sugar coating because sugar make you fat. Listen, if your stomach crossed town, don't be surprised when your friend pass away and stuff. Seriously, I got to be real right now. I'm called in this season to really hit it hard because we got to do something about our health in our community. We can't keep doing this and wondering why people passing away. But we're unhealthy. The food ain't real no more, y'all. Y'all know that. So if you're going to eat what you want to eat, at least get it out. That's all I want to talk about is at least getting it out. I don't eat meat anymore, but I guarantee you, at least once a year, I'm gonna have either a lamb. At least once a year, I'm gonna either have lamb, or I might have a nice, good, juicy, beautiful, pretty red steak once a year. Or because I used to at least Mother's Day have a steak or something. Or in the summertime for my birthday, I might have me one rib, just one rib. But
Mm-hmm.
I want to get it out. And I did something tonight for a reason. Now I'm gonna tell y'all. A lot of people stop me on the streets. Been doing it for years because I've been known as the detox queen. I go get colonics. I live in the sauna. I'll live in the sauna for hours and just keep drinking water and be in the sauna. I get ionic foot detoxes. I get hip baths, which are called V steams. I'm the detox. I do clay wraps. I'm the detox queen. I'm known for detoxing. And so I want to do something because a lot of people walk past me and say, wow, your skin is pretty. And they say, your skin is nice. What do you use on it? Now, somebody thought that I meant like I don't use no soap, but I said I don't use nothing special on my skin. I said whatever I wash my body with, I wash my face with, which is not good. I mean, I'm looking to start using stuff on my face, but I just be wanting to see people to see is from detoxing. It's from detoxing. So I needed y'all to see this no makeup on. I don't know how close I can get or how
We see it. Mm-hmm.
there is no makeup on my face. This
Yeah,
hurt.
and your skin is really glowing.
There's no makeup on my face
Mm-hmm.
because I clean it out. And the reason I'm telling you all this is because there are so many girls, Boss Lady. She's out on Instagram as Boss Lady. You can go to her page and check her out, you guys. I'm telling you, this young lady, I thought she was joking when she said, I said, she's such a comedian. No, her face looked like chocolate chips for real. Since she was a little girl, she's been having skin issues. She done tried Proactive. She done spent hundreds and thousands of dollars in dermatologists. All that girl had was this. These two items, CBDT, and I'm gonna tell you about this Nutraburst in 2 seconds. It ain't gonna take me but 30 seconds to run it down. But this girl took this, and her
Mm-hmm.
skin looks like mine.
Yeah, and I do take the Nutraburst, Tia, and it actually does help give me a lot of energy. So I may do the drops, which is not every day. I try to do at least one packet of tea a day, and
Okay.
then I take the Nutraburst. Then the Nutraburst gives me that energy.
I do
I'm
every
not
day. I can't go.
I'm not drowsy when I'm in the bed. You know, when I get out of bed, I used to like just lay there and I'm like, now I don't, I may lay there if it's to scroll a little bit through my social media, but I get up out the bed without having that slugginess. And that's really important for me.
That's awesome. This Nutriburst, you all. Now it does say a tablespoon. A lot of us just do this and take a shot. But 1 tablespoon is the equivalent of 10 salads. I'm gonna say that again. Do you want to eat 10 salads or do you want to take a shot of this? Okay? And have 10 salads worth of nutrients in your body. So there's 72 minerals in here. There's 10 vitamins in here, 22 phytonutrients, 19 amino acids, 13 whole food greens, and 12 herbs.
Wow.
This is what's alkaline in your body. A disease can sit in an alkaline body. That's why Dr. CB would talk about foods that make your body alkaline, because so that you can stay healed. And we can't make medical claims or anything like that, but that's why people are having really great results from cancer because of the alkalinity. So some other benefits of CBD is used for treating depression. I talked about that. It helped me. Effective in treating PTSD. I was diagnosed with PTSD. I was stabbed multiple times by my ex-husband. So I was diagnosed with PTSD. I'm telling you, it's hard to explain what PTSD really, really could do to people. And so you have to have these chemicals in your body balanced. You really do. It regulates stress. That's why you heard Lakita talking about her stress regulating. This is a known benefit of CBD. Used in substance abuse treatment. They're helping people with substance abuse. Now, if this was a drug, why would they use it to help people with substance abuse? They really trying to get people off of all substance abuse. So that's why they've been using this, because again, there's no THC. It's also arrests cancerous growth. So it arrests cancer growth. Wow. Strengthens cardiovascular system. It treats irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. Now, another girl, I heard a testimony yesterday that she said she hadn't used the restroom in a week. You have to understand that's dangerous. You have to understand not using the bathroom at least once or twice a day. You really should be using it 3 to 4 hours after each meal. But at least once a day, you need to be having, very transparently, a bowel movement. You need to have, you have to. Also, topical therapy for glaucoma treats epilepsy and seizures. And I'm going to talk about that for 2 seconds, and has anti-inflammatory properties. Now, let me tell you about this one that says treat epilepsy and seizures. That's why I got into the CBD industry. Point blank period. Before I even started selling this tea, I wanted the best CBD. So I was looking at people's letters of authenticity. I was checking out the grade. I was checking out that I wanted to be in this industry, but I wanted it to be something good. And I did the same thing that the key did. I tried it. The one I tried just wasn't, I wasn't seeing much of a difference. I was like, well, what is it doing? But what made me get into this industry was because of the epilepsy and the seizures, because of my heart. And I heard stories of children that was having 15 and 20 seizures a day. And when I saw this story of a parent, that's why I said people are down on what they're not up on, and they need to stop that. They need to educate themselves before they judge others for certain things. Because if you were a parent, and I know people that say that are not parents, I'm gonna just leave it at that. If you are a parent and your child is having 15 to 24 seizures in one day, tell me this, parent. If somebody told you if you jump off the bridge twice, go back up and jump off again, that your child won't have epilepsy, I promise you, you're asking them where the steps to the bridge. Who won't do whatever they can for their child? So if somebody told me that this would stop my child's seizures, I would be all over it.
Right. And that means that that's why I'm so glad that they've made this product, because I remember years back that there was such a big controversy about people who were giving their kids, even adults, who were having aches, chronic pains, they were having seizures, they were having problems. And so this was helping with that. And it's so multifaceted. It helps so many things. And so it's important for us to be able to educate you all to understand that this is not going away, guys. This is not a fad. It's going to be here to stay. Yes. And so, Tia, I love that you shared all of that information with them about all that it helped. And that's not even everything, everybody, guys. And so what we want to do is to be able to educate you all more about CBD and the shocking truth about it. And if you want to know more about it, and even with that, being able to understand the tea, and not just, we just talked about a couple of products. That's it. We didn't talk about, we only brought up 4 products. There are, I didn't even count, Tia. There are what, 20, over 20, there's like 20
it's
products.
A bunch of them, but I tell you what, I done got a hold of this thing here.
I have that.
This is the Alleviate. Ooh, I could not turn my neck earlier, and I put some.
Right. So because of all of those products, we want to be able to talk to you all about more further about it. If you're interested in wanting to know more about the product, what it does, and how the ways that you can do, like we talked about the referral, we're going to talk about the referring out the referral, and referraling out keeps going and going and going, and you get paid from all of those referrals. Okay, this is the referral that keeps going. And it's important for you all to know that we want those multiple streams of income. I teach that, and I'm going to teach that in another webinar, guys. So hang on for that. But for this webinar, if you want to know more about it, we would like for you to go ahead and put your message below underneath this post.
Or whoever shared it too, because we have some people that they're doing watch parties, they've shared it. So whoever invited you to this, go and make sure you comment on their page so that they can let us know that you all want to join our private webinar to go deeper.
And we're going to put a message. I think Tia said you were going to put out a message there about, for they can sign up. But if not, just post, put in a little word and say I'm in, or just say I'm ready, or I'm more information, interested.
Yes,
and put in that interested, interested, and raise your hand or just put your hand, we're going to know, and we're going to go ahead and send you that message in the private message and let you know that we're going to be signed up and give a date. And we're actually going to post it again, the date inside of the page. So we don't want you to miss out on information. Listen, you guys, you do not want to sleep on this.
Yeah.
Because how many billions did you say?
22 billion by 2022. That's tomorrow.
Right.
When we blink, it's going to be.
So if you're going to benefit from it physically, why not try to benefit from it financially also? Yes. And that's what we want to talk about. We want to talk about all those ways of being able to benefit from this product and the fact that it does actually work. Okay, and I want to
multiple streams of income, because that's what it was. It's in Ecclesiastes 2. It literally says, Ecclesiastes 11:2. It says you need to be in multiple streams of income. That really is the word.
That's true.
Don't cash your bread on just one thing. That's not gonna work. That's true. Work. We need to agree.
Okay, guys, we kept them so long. We kept them long because that's only because we're excited about this product and how
we're gonna go. We love y'all, but we want you all to and if it's some of you that understand just from what we told you and just want to get started with the tea and the Nutraburst right away, click my link, which is cwfboss.com, or click Lakita's link. You posted your link, right?
Both of our links are in this.
Or whoever else invited you. If someone else from my team, my organization, or her team or organization invited you to this Zoom, make sure you click their link and you go ahead on and get started. Some people don't need to know a lot. I'm one of those people. I don't need to know a lot. And that's funny. You have two different people on here. Lakita needs to know everything. She's going to do all the research. I just need to know it worked. Show me a picture. That's her before and after picture. What she took. Okay, because by the way, you guys, a fringe benefit of detoxing, and we're going to go, but a fringe benefit of detoxing is weight loss. And I am down about 15 plus pounds in girl, I don't look like I'm talking about So I'm down. Awesome. I'm loving it. So we love you all. Do you have any final words? You good? Lakita, anything else you want to say?
I do not. And you all guys.
I'm telling you, we can go on and on when it comes to something that we love and passionate about. So we did not mean to keep. I just looked at the time myself, like, wow, it's like crazy. So we are going to sign off now. And the name of the company is Total Life Changes, just to let you all know that we are promoting this company. We are not secret agents. We are letting you know that we are promoting these products because we have heard the testimonies. We've had our own. We know how it works, and we provide products and the community that you will feel, period. Yeah. All right. Signing off. We love you.